And good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Central Valley Business. It's centralvalleytalk.com. I'm Mike Scott, joined by a meathead today. And I mean that in the best way. Meathead Movers is the name of Jay Edwards' company. They use student athletes to move your stuff. I like that idea. How are you, Jay?
I'm doing great, Mike. Thanks for having me on.
All right. Why the name Meathead Movers?
So the name came, originally the business was founded in 1997. The owners were a couple of brothers who were, student athletes. And when you couldn't find them, in class or in the gym or at practice, you could definitely find them, moving furniture to make a living. So they embraced the name Meathead. They were labeled Meatheads, and that's what we've been ever since.
So how did you get a hold of the company?
So when I went to school at Cuesta near our company headquarters in San Luis Obispo.
I know it well. Yeah.
There you go.
I go to Morro Bay all the time. So.
Oh, perfect. When I went to Cuesta, I was approached by a friend who worked with the company, was a Cal Poly student. And he said, you got to check this out. It's a great company. They let you choose your work schedule around your school schedule. They pay great wages. You make tips, for working with your buddies. And so I went in, grabbed an application, and it's been really a natural fit for me ever since.
So you started out as a mover.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We definitely promote from within. That's certainly one of our company philosophies. And allow our meatheads, if you will, to
said lovingly,
absolutely, to grow within the company, or we assist them to meet their goals and achieve the success that they seek in their own endeavors.
I bet it pays better than slinging hamburgers, right?
Yeah. It typically does. The physical. The physical requirements are substantial. The pay is definitely in line. That's a big benefit that we do offer to those that come to work for us is a wage that's much higher than average.
Yeah, and they have to be in good shape. I could never move a refrigerator or a couch. I mean, right? They have to be in good shape.
That's absolutely correct. Yeah, we definitely. We definitely don't hire anyone who's not physically capable of doing the job. A big part of the value that we offer to our customers is that our guys jog when they're not carrying items. So it's very labor intensive, requires a certain level of fitness, and that's something that we don't take lightly either. Part of our training process and our safety program emphasizes things like safe lifting, using teamwork, dehydration in the summer. Here it gets hot out here, so that's certainly something that we take very seriously, as well as providing that value.
Is it all guys, or do you have some tough women in there too?
We definitely do appeal to female student athletes as well. We have our brand Princess Packers, kind of a sister service to the actual moving, where we'll send out young ladies to go ahead and pack your items prior to the gentleman getting there to move them the day before, something of that nature. We also provide unpacking service.
That's the worst part of moving to me, is the packing. So you guys will take care of that, right? For an extra cost, obviously.
Absolutely, yeah. We'll tailor the service to the customer. Some customers have us come in, only pack their kitchen. Some customers have us come in and only move heavy items. There's something for everybody. And we've got a really capable sales team that's trained to kind of get to that bottom line. What do you see value in, customer? What do you need help with? And make that happen on move day or pack day.
Yeah. Now, do you charge by the hour or by the job? How do you figure it out?
Yeah, definitely. So it depends on the type of move, and really it depends on the distance that the customer is moving. There's a set of laws and guidelines that dictate how we are to charge. For a typical move across town, it's usually an hourly rate. That rate is going to be determined by the number of resources that we send out. So we provide free in-person estimates in our local service areas, and over the phone and online estimates for those that are moving outside of our local service areas.
And is there a per mile charge also, or?
No. We give you a very basic, easy to read breakdown of the cost. There's no kind of nickel and dime, fuel surcharges per mile, rate, anything like that. It's just, here's what we need to do to get the job done right. Here's what that's going to cost. Is this something that we provide you with.
Okay. You know there have been some horror stories about some moving companies that give you a low ball estimate.
Yeah.
Then when they get to the destination, all of a sudden it costs thousands more, and they won't unload your stuff unless you pay it. Yeah. Will you guarantee your estimate in writing, or how does that work?
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of the reasons that we got into business and took it a lot farther than just being a student athlete labor force. We saw a real niche that wasn't being filled, which is do a good honest business for good honest people and provide a value service that you're willing to back up. It seems simple enough, but sadly, there's a lot of business out there that contradicts that in our industry.
Only takes one to give a whole business a bad name, right?
That's true, yeah, and more than one gives the entire industry a bad name. So we take a lot of pride in what we do. We absolutely give written estimates. We're able to generate those at the time of the estimate, whether it's in person, online, over the phone. Provide those via email, printed documents, whatever is best for the customer to make sure that they have, a specific copy of what they can expect on move day. Likewise, the move coordinator, the one that works with them prior to the moving, to move day, is responsible for remaining in touch with them. There's a number of check-ins that we put in place to make sure that we're adjusting to any different needs or any changes to the scope of work that have happened.
What kind of changes could happen?
Often a customer will complete some of the work on their own. They'll move some of their smaller items. They'll do some extra packing that they didn't initially anticipate. Obviously, if that dictates a change in the manpower that we send out, we want to be aware of that so that we're providing the value that we need to our customers. Likewise, moving's hard. Like you said, sometimes customers, aren't able to complete all of their packing. That can certainly affect move day. It's incumbent on us to give them a call, make sure that we're facilitating, providing the experience and expertise that they need during their planning practice, as well as providing experience and expertise on move day.
All right. Well, you're in Fresno now. Do you still do the coast over there by Cuesta? Or?
Yeah, definitely. So our company is still headquartered in San Luis Obispo. Fresno is our newest branch. We've been open literally for a matter of days now. We're very excited about it. We also have 2 other branches down the coastline, one in Ventura County and one in Orange County. So we're able to locally service from San Diego all the way up to the Sacramento area.
So you're just California at this point?
We're only based in California. We only have brick and mortar facilities currently in the state of California. We are able to service interstate moves, really throughout the entire nation in conjunction with another company that we work alongside, kind of the Meathead Movers of the East Coast.
Of the East Coast,
That's
all
correct.
right. So, all right, how can folks reach you? Phone number, website, Facebook?
Yeah, definitely. Website's a great resource whether you need an estimate or you're planning your own move. www.meatheadmovers.com. Facebook, we're on. We've got a large presence there. You can find a lot of reviews. You can find kind of the latest updates. What our student athletes are up to, what events, community events that we're involved in. You can also give us a call, toll-free, 866-843-6328. Reach out, however is easiest to you.
Cool. All right. Would you guys hire a meathead? Yeah! The audience likes it. Jay, thanks for coming in today.
Mike, thanks. Go Bulldogs.
Meathead Movers.
You got it.
For your California move, or anywhere, actually. And you heard about them right here on Central Valley Talk.